Hi guys, welcome back, or if it's your first time here, my name's Vanessa Lee. Hello. Today we're going to be taking care of my Marantas. Now the Marantas are looking not great. They're not looking good. Look at this thing. It's the one genus or species of plant that I struggle with most. They all live in the bedroom, which is like my lowest light area. Everywhere else is way too bright for them. Apart from the one in the hallway. I've got one in the hallway. Before we go to my bedroom, I thought I would stop and show you this Maranta, which is the variegated one. It struggled greatly in the winter and it has become a plant again. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the leaves. They're looking cute. I'm kind of keeping on top of the watering, although we do have a little bit of crispiness, you know, that classic Maranta thing. But you know what, I'm not too upset about that because we've come a long way. All the others are kind of like in fairly low light, and I'm going to show you where they are so you can see exactly what my idea of what low light is. Because everybody has their own kind of idea of what low light is, so I'm going to show you. And yeah, and then we're just going to take care of them. So let's go through to my bedroom. Oh, the lights, I can't see the flashing, but on film you can really see the lights flashing a lot. Let me just switch those off. Okay, so it's looking kind of dark in here. This is what this room generally looks like. It's a northeast facing window, which doesn't give in a huge amount of light, but in the afternoon the sun does drift along this space, which is really nice. Okay, who are we staring at? Let's have a look at this guy. So we've got another Maranta. This is the silver band, and this is where she lives, and she kind of gets some light from the shelving unit, but also the sun does drift across the floor here. She's been dropping all her flowers and I need to hoover that up. But yeah, she's kind of looking, wow, this is probably the best that she's looked. She's definitely kind of becoming more of a plant now, and we've got lots of crispy leaves in there, which I will remove, but we've also got some new ones. Got one there and another one right there, and we've got a flower as well, very pretty there. And yeah, I mean, let's have a look at its roots. Actually, this one for some reason grew a lot of roots. Check out that. Oh my gosh, it's growing out of this part. That's just bizarre, because I mean, up top there's not much going on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Do I really want to repot this plant? I'll think about this one. The one that I'm really struggling with is over here. And I've had this plant the longest. I probably had it about 3 years, maybe a little longer. And yeah, suddenly she has started throwing these kind of crazy hissy fits. It has been tested. I have checked it for pests and it has been sprayed as well, but we've got a lot of damage, and I just want to kind of get this one out of this soil, give it brand new soil. As you can see, I've been chopping away. There aren't really any roots coming out of the bottom, but the bottom of the pot is fairly kind of sealed, so we might find quite a lot of roots under there once I take it out of the pot. But yeah, generally this is one of my prettiest plants, and she's looking kind of shocking at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to take this guy with me. I actually almost forgot that I have another Maranta. I don't know how I managed to forget that I have this Maranta, because it's one of my favorites. She is beside me and also looking a little unhappy. So yeah, I just kind of noticed over the past 2 or 3 days that this one's kind of been looking a bit, like the leaves are just looking a bit, it's very hard to explain. Like, this is how the leaves were looking before. And now I've noticed that they're kind of giving me this sandy kind of meh colour. So I took it out of the pot. Well, I didn't take it out of its pot. I took it out of its decorative pot and check out the roots. So yeah, clearly this plant is telling me it needs a bigger pot, which is really sad because it can no longer sit inside this jungle pot, which I absolutely adore. But yeah, it just needs to be upsized. So we're going to be doing the 2 plants definitely. But I'm going to start with the Stenanthe. And I'm going to be getting rid of all of the soil that it's currently in. I want it gone, just in case we do have a pest. And then I'm just going to go through, oh, we've got a hair in there. That's one of mine. Yeah, and then just go through and just clean this plant up really. So let me take the camera down. I'm going to do this together. Have a look at it. Ugh. It's shocking. And really one of my favorites. I mean, check out these leaves. When it's pretty, it's really pretty. And the back of the leaves. Anyway, let's just get on with it because I just want to get it done, because obviously I'm a bit worried about what if there is a pest in that soil, what it is, if it's flying. I'm in this room with like all my plants everywhere, so I just want to do it as quickly as I can. And yeah, that's it really. Let's do this. Hopefully this mat is clean. Please be clean. And yeah, I purposely waited until the plant was dry. I have a bag here. It's just like an old bag. And I do have some soil in there, but I'm happy to throw that soil away. So let's just squeeze it out of here. And then I kind of just want to take off as much as I can. I'm going to do it in the bag, especially that top layer. If anything's flying, it's going to go hopefully straight into this bag. I won't have to worry too much. Okay, I've actually got off quite a bit of the soil, so I feel safe enough to pull it out. Take that in. Okay. And I'll just chuck that in the dustbin. Right. Ugh. Lots of roots, a lot of rootage. So yeah, I'm going to kind of try and separate this. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me come back a little bit more. Does that help? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of unwind this. This is actually the first time where I've had to mess with the roots and stuff. And I'm guessing it probably got like a mixture of its very first soil. So yeah, I'm going to kind of take them apart. See like little new shoots, which is really cute. And then we've got lots of old stuff in there as well. So I am being a little brutal. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to keep that bit. Pretty. I'm going to keep this piece, but I'm going to get rid of all of that stuff. Get rid of you. She can stay. And then, oh my gosh, this is a hot mess. Keep that one. We've got like a little new shoot coming there. There's another one. Oh, she doesn't have many roots on this one. Oh my goodness. But yeah. And then I do have some interesting parts here. Oh, I can keep this bit. Just gonna get rid of that. Do we want to keep this one? There's nothing especially exciting on it. Or this. So all of this I'm just going to throw away, I think. I might keep this bit. Because there's like this rhizome there. That's quite handy. Any more rhizomes actually? There's another one here. I'll keep that one. Right, and this can all go in the bag. Let's have a look at this plant. So, I mean, as you can see, not a lot of roots on this bit. This, which has plenty of roots. This, do we have any? All the leaves look fairly okay on this bit as well. Just slide them down like that. That's not so bad. So, oh, she's quite cute. Okay. Got another little sheaf I'm going to get rid of there. One's also got quite a nice root system, so that's good. We've got some with little tiny bits of roots, and then some that are doing fairly okay. Now, looking at the root system, I'm kind of thinking we could go into a smaller pot. So I need to find that pot. I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah, this is the one I want to go for. And I'm going to put some lockable at the bottom. So we've got a bit of a reservoir. If I do decide to go on holiday, then I can leave some water in a dish that's as high as the reservoir, and that'll kind of keep it going. Okay, the next thing I want to do is sort out some soil. Oh, I mustn't forget to put these rhizomes in, and I think I've kept them, yeah, that's the right way up, like that. Scoot those over a moment. So I do have I've got my kind of chunky aeroid mix. Now, obviously that's not going to be the right thing for that. So I think I'll just mix up some cocoa core and some perlite. I don't have, oh, I'm going to put some activated charcoal in if I can find that. That would be very, very handy. So I think I'm going to take 2 big scoops of this. Oh, no, that looks quite a lot actually. So that's just a bucket of cocoa core. I'm going to add some perlite. So we've got some aeration in that cocoa core. So at the moment there's no kind of nutritional value to this. Absolutely nothing in there. Yeah. I don't have any worm casting left, but I am going to put some activated charcoal. Brilliant. Found my activated charcoal. Oh, I'm so silly. Is it here? Oh, I do have some worm casting. Oh, I just found some. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to add some activated charcoal to the mix. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it really. So activated charcoal is really great for bacteria, and it also adds a little more aeration to the soil. I like that. I'm also going to add some worm casting. Now I do need to buy some more. That should be enough. Oh, I'm really pleased about that. That's brilliant. But yeah, I actually, after this video, I need to put in an order. I need to get some more activated charcoal, possibly some more pon, because I'm almost at the end of my pon as well. Although I do have some that I could boil up, to be honest, instead of buying more. I need to get some more. What did I just say? Not activated charcoal. Well, I suppose I could. I mean, I am kind of close to the end of this bag, so I could actually get another bag of activated charcoal. But I think, yeah, so I'll probably go ahead and get some more of this, but a smaller bag. Some worm casting, but a larger bag. Like like this size bag. And what else did I want? I already went and bought some bark and stuff. Actually, I might add some bark. Should I? No, I don't think I will. And then I do have some pumice left, but I might... Are you kidding me? Look, I just found my activated charcoal and it was labelled like... I've got loads of activated charcoal, so scrap that. Just need worm casting. I already bought myself some bark, and I'm not sure if I want to put bark in this. No, I don't think I will. I'll scrap the bark, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It was good. Let's get this thing potted up. Oh my gosh. And I really hope that I can glow this thing back up again, because she's a pretty little thing and she lives in the bedroom. She looks so sweet in the bedroom when she's like at her best. Okay. So now we just need to kind of construct this back together again. The fun bit. That. So I'm kind of like lining up the roots. We want them all at the same kind of level. And she was quite spread out before, so now this is going to be kind of a bit more compact, which I like the idea of that. Put you there. Okay. Yeah. This little dude, where can you go? Maybe this side. Spin this around a bit. Maybe this one should have, ooh, hello. Maybe this one should have gone in the middle. I'm wondering. Yeah, and then I've got two more little small ones. So I'm going to try and get those two into the centre. Look, it's better than nothing. My little bouquet has been put together. These I'm going to plonk in as well. I'll probably cut that though. I just wanted to know which way was up. So we put you in and you right next to each other. Here we go. Let's just get that in there, like so. Oh, I need to come back again. And yeah, I just need to fill it in. Kind of squashing it all to one side. It's a shame her leaves aren't up, but if I'd done this at night, she probably would have been. Actually, no, she wouldn't have been. The strange thing about the prayer plants is that if they don't stand up at night, that is a really clear indication something's wrong. So they're quite talkative if you're really listening. I feel like I'm going to run out of soil now. Oh. No. Am I going to run out? Oh, actually no, it's feeling all right. It's feeling okay. Oh. I'm happy. I'm happy. I didn't put any rooting hormone on actually, but probably could have used a bit of rooting hormone. I do have worm casting, and I will, when I do water this plant, I will give it a water with some fertilizer. So I mean, you know, it's not all bad. I'm really happy. Oh, she looks better already. Check that out. Yay, I got my Stenanthe back on point. Who is next? Ah, that's right. Let's do this guy next. And I'll probably go ahead and do pretty much the same thing, like remove as much soil as I can. And then the next problem is that I don't actually have a pot for it to go in. Okay, yeah, because this pot would have actually been perfect for it. Back with a clean pot, everything's been swept up. Now we can move on to the next Maranta. This little dude And I think I'm going to go ahead and take off all the soil. So it's currently in a 12 centimetre pot, and this one is a 15 centimetre pot. Getting it into a nice, oh, we've got a lot of knitted roots down here. So, oh, there we go. I did rip some of them off, but it's got a lot of roots anyway, so I definitely want to get rid of this top layer. Because if there are any pests, that's where they're going to be hiding. And the soil is actually quite moist, so not quite as easy to get off as if I'd waited for it to be dry, but I'm going to try and get off as much as I can. It's such a pretty little thing, this one. One of my favourites because it just grows so easily. I rescued this plant from my store. It didn't really have a pest or anything, it was just looking a little bit sad. Okay, I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Here's its little root ball, very cute. And then all of this I'm going to put back into this pot that I don't plan on keeping. And as you can see, that is just pure cocoa coir. So nothing amazing about that soil. Right, let's mix up the new soil now. I'm going to go ahead again and take, oh, let's just get rid of you. I'm going to take a nice scoop of cocoa coir. A little bit more. Luckily I saved that little bit of worm casting, so I'm going to chuck that in. Ooh. Yeah, might as well just use all of it. Add some perlite, I'm just going to eyeball it. So that's what we've got, and you can see the worm casting there. Oh, that's the other thing I did. So I bought some perlite, I bought some bark. Now I just need to buy some pumice, some worm casting, and I also need to buy some more fertiliser. So this is the fertiliser that I like to use. It's called Liquid Gold Leaf. Good stuff. You can use it with all of your indoor plants, and you can also use it with your semi-hydroponics, full hydroponics, or for propagating, and it's great stuff. There's another one, it enhances photosynthesizing. I might get that one, although I don't know, I might just stick to what I know. We'll see. I haven't really looked at any reviews online, or yeah, I haven't really looked at any reviews yet, so I don't really have anything to any reason to really buy the other one. Especially since I get on really well with this one. But I do need to mix up some more. It comes with this dropper tool. I know it looks a bit gross, this dropper tool, and then it's got the amounts on there. So if you were to just water your plants, you would put 2 mils of this to 1 litre. I generally put 1 in the winter. I put 1 in, 1 mil to 1 litre, and then in the summer I have been doing 2 And then I just have to remember that when I'm using this water for semi-hydroponics, that I'm just using 1/4 of the amount. So yeah, there's not much in there, so ooh, kind of have to tip it to one side. So you kind of squeeze it all in, and then you squeeze this down until it gets to the level that you want. Plonk that in there. Sticky mess now. I'm going to add some water. Perfect. So that's all ready for later. I have a load of lecker balls here. These were taken from, what were they taken from? Oh, I recently repotted my Splendids. So there are little bits of sphagnum moss in there. Brilliant. So we've got a reservoir for this plant as well. Oh, I didn't add any activated charcoal. I do want that in there. And again, I'm just going to eyeball it. So just like that. That's fine. Mix that in. So it's a bit of a gloomy day today. It's nice and warm, but the sun is hiding. So I probably will go ahead and neem these guys. I might actually wait a bit longer. I'll wait until the evening, just in case the sun does decide to just, you know, turn up. So yeah, I'm just going to plonk it in. Try and get underneath. Like that. There's a gap here as well. Boom. That's another one done. Actually, I might need to add a bit more soil. Hang on. So yeah, I'm just kind of gently pushing the soil down. I'm not making it too compact. When I water the plant, the soil will kind of slip around, and then I'll probably wiggle the soil around a bit more. Pour the rest in. Don't waste any. Happy. That is done. Oh my goodness. So this is actually my second Maranta fascinator, the Maranta with the red. I had one and I decided to propagate it because it's a really easy plant to propagate. It was massive, this plant. I'll try and pop in a photo of my first Maranta and how big she grew. This is the second one and she's almost at the same kind of stage, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, now I just need to water this little dude, and I need this bucket. So this one's been sat in water for, I think, long enough. chuck that away. And now we can give this little dude water. I'm so happy. Probably lean her over the pot a bit. So yeah, just when you do water, just make sure you get all the way around, so all the soil gets a chance to get some water on it. I can see a root there. Okay, I'll just have to sort itself out. Okay. So the soil has moved in areas. So I'm just going to shift it around. Like so. And that feels nice and heavy. That's definitely full of water, that. Cool. One last little look at my Stramanthe. So this is a Calathea, no, it's not. They're no longer called Calatheas. This is the Stramanthe Tri-Star, and she is looking a lot happier. I will definitely keep an eye on this one, but I don't know, I'm fairly happy with that. Do think I need to give it a bit of a spray. And got the Marantaceae silver band looking pretty cute. And then the other plant, which I need to find a nice pot for, she's not looking particularly happy right now, I've got to be saying it. Doesn't look, but hopefully she'll just settle down. We've got this one in some brand new soil also, which is fantastic. And then all three of these plants, in fact maybe I'll just sort out all the Marantas this evening. I'll probably use neem oil. I'll show you what type of neem oil I use. Let's just pop you there for a moment. This box. So yeah, this is the neem oil that I use. This is the brand. And what I love about this one is that you don't actually have to mix in any dish soap with this or any kind of soap. Yeah, so obviously I'm going to mix this neem oil with water, and oil and water generally separates, but there's obviously something in here that helps it bond well with the water, although I do make sure that I shake the bottle, and it's 1 part to every 100. Luckily my plants at the moment, touch wood, we've not got anything crazy going on at the moment. 1 or 2 plants, mostly my philodendrons, have spider mite. I don't freak out so much about spider mite anymore. I mean, obviously, as soon as I see it, I treat it. But before, I would literally, my heart would be in my mouth and I'd be like freaking out, you know, like I would spray the entire, if I found one plant with some spider mite on, the whole collection would be sprayed that day. It all had to be done in a day, and you know, I put so much pressure on myself. Whereas now I'm kind of like, okay, look, if they're all in the hallway and one plant in the hallway has it, I'll just check the ones that are kind of close to it, and I will take care of those plants and clean the surfaces and that kind of stuff. I still do all that kind of stuff, but I won't, you know, go into every single room, like drag all the plants out of the kitchen, the bedroom, this room, and, you know, spray all of them. There are certain plants that I do treat more often than others, and I think I need to put the Marantas onto the same routine as my my Monsteras and the Splendid. So all the monsteras, I mean, I've got the tie here, I've got an elbow over there, and I've got several more elbows just spread out. But mostly the big plants I will take to the shower and I'll wash them down. I was doing that with the Marantas, but now with that I'm gonna do a neem, like straight after I've given them their shower. I think I'm gonna go in and spray them with neem oil. So yeah, and that'll be like every 2 weeks. So they're gonna go on to that routine now. Who else do I spray down a lot with neem oil? Everything else pretty much gets done once a month. And to be honest, I haven't been very good this summer. Although I did say at the beginning of the year that I was going to be much better with taking care of pests and stuff. And I probably have been pushing it. Why am I seeing a yellowing leaf? Are you yellowing? Well, hopefully, yeah, we need to neem this thing. Who else? Yeah, so it's just mostly the philodendrons. This dude back here has been showing signs of being unhappy, and I haven't really looked at it properly. Where's that leaf? Oh, it was this leaf that I was a little concerned about, because I don't know if you can see those dots. But that could be, what's it called? Extrafloral nectarine. Although it's not feeling sticky, but the stalk of it is quite sticky. The stem, the petiole. A new leaf coming. That's my fridge, just ignore it. I really need to replace that thing. Yeah, I'm just seeing extrafloral nectarine mostly, so maybe it is just that. It might just be that, and hopefully it is. Okay, that's that dude. I'm going to put these guys back where they were. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to put actually all of them back into the bedroom, even including this guy, because I'm going to spray these in the bathroom a bit later. And yeah, that's it really. That's kind of how I take care of my plants, how I take care of my, what was once called Calathea collection. They do get watered once a week. And like I said, generally they kind of tell you, like if you're looking at them, mostly the Marantas. The Stenanthe, I just religiously water it once a week. I don't kind of, I mean, it still does that whole praying thing. And definitely when it's not doing that at night, I am kind of like, what's going on? Like, why are you not doing something? And it had stopped doing that, which is why I was just like, something's just not quite right with the soil. Although I couldn't see any roots hanging out at the bottom. See a lot of leaves crisping up, and it's just, that's not how it behaves normally. Normally it's just, here's a new leaf, here's a new leaf, and you know, like maybe one of the older ones will kind of go yellow and croak it, but that was quite extreme. But I'm looking at her now because she's just looking so pretty again. Oh, she really is looking adorable, and the new leaves are still there in the pot. So yeah, I'm going to keep you updated on this dude, most definitely. I'm very happy that I finally tackled that job. Sometimes I find it difficult. Sometimes I will become lazy with plants that, it's not that I'm not invested in them, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's because they live in the bedroom and so out of sight, out of mind. I don't know what it is, I really don't, but like, or I can see that it's going to be, you know, like with, for instance, like with my anthuriums, it's a pretty easy repot because there's generally like 2 or 3 leaves on those plants. It's not like a big thing. Whereas this, you know, you're going to have to like dismantle the whole thing, and like it can be quite an ordeal putting it all back together again. So maybe it's kind of like a bit of that as well. But yeah, I really do need to keep on top of the whole neem situation. I'm really looking forward to getting them sprayed down and seeing how they react. Yeah, I put them all in the bathroom, and as soon as I've switched off this camera, I'm going to go and neem them. I'd love to take you along with me to the bathroom, but it is a tight squeeze in there, even just for one person. So I don't know how I would film that. So yeah, I'm going to keep you updated on the Marantas. I don't think I missed out any kind of information. You've kind of got to see what type of soil it's in. I've told you how often I water them. I showed you exactly what I consider medium light and where they live. Humidity, there's kind of out of my control. The humidity generally in the summertime is around 45 and can sometimes go as high as 60, especially if I hang out, like if I've just done some laundry and I hang it on one of those racks. Sometimes I'll do that purposely just so that I can raise the humidity. So I'll just like round up all the towels and stuff and bed sheets and be like, right, let's just wash all of those and get them hanging. So yeah, I don't know what the humidity is today. I'm guessing it's about, let's not guess, let's have a look. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. It's 52, which is really good, the humidity. And it's 25 centigrade in temperature. So yeah, it's actually quite a nice warm day, although it's very gloomy and grey outside. I'm expecting maybe some thunder and lightning. What is going on with my speech? I'm expecting some thunder and lightning, but I'm still going to go out there. I need to go out and do a bit of a walk and just get some fresh air. Yeah, so that is the Marantaceae. I'll put the name up again if I'm still saying that wrong. That's them, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be buying many more of them. I do find them a bit of a struggle. I do. They're not the easiest plant for me. Summertime, they're probably like on their best behaviour. But if you come back in the winter, stick with me and you'll get to see how it will slowly deteriorate as it kind of gets into winter. And I don't know what that's all about. I'm hoping this year they're a little more mature and they'll cope better. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Do give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Or I keep forgetting to say put on the notification bell. YouTube will just go ahead and switch off all your notification bells. I think they do it on a monthly basis to see if you actually are watching the channels that you have subscribed to, because I have to keep pressing on the bells again. So yeah, go ahead and put that notification bell on. If you have any comments or if you have any tips, do add that in the comments down below, not just for me but for all of you, so you can all have a little read through each other's comments, have a bit of a chat, which I love to see. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to say it again. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you here very, very soon. Enjoy your week. Bye.